All right. Welcome back to the Corazon. So check it out. This morning I was listening to some Donovan Frankenreiter, and well, if you're not familiar with Donovan Frankenreiter, he's a singer-songwriter, a professional surfer, kind of like Jack Johnson, a little bit more soul. But anyway, I was listening to some of his music, and it was just taking me to the ocean. Had me thinking of white sands and women in bikinis and those blue skies and women in bikinis and the blue ocean and the waves crashing on those sands and women in bikinis. And it got me thinking about, women in bikinis. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Sorry about that. But it got me thinking about seafood. And for some reason, a lot of times I seem to eat a lot more seafood, prepare a lot more seafood in the summertime. But today, listening to Donovan Frankenreiter and thinking about the ocean and those women, got me thinking about me getting some seafood going. So today, we're going to do a steam pot, okay? In this steam pot, our main ingredients, the focus, if you will, the stars of the show, are going to be, picked up a half-pound of crab legs, just some snow crabs, as well as picked up a pound of some shrimp. These are just about 26.30, yeah, 26.30 shrimp in a pound. We're also going to throw some sausage in there. I mean, it's not seafood, but just face it, just tastes good. Goes good with these. The sausage I'm using is actually a chicken sausage, chicken smoked sausage. I told you before, I kind of got to watch what I eat, but I would suggest using the sausage you like. I mean, there's a butcher down the street here. Oh man, they throw down some great sausage, but with the healthier choice. Okay, we're going to do this in 3 parts. We're going to make a quick marinade, okay? Marinade is going to include some shoyu, olive oil, throw a little ground pepper in there, some liquid smoke, we're going to cheat a little bit, as well as a lime. That's just going to be for the shrimp, okay? You'll see as it all comes together here. That's just going to be for the shrimp. That's the only thing we're going to marinate. We're going to create a broth at the bottom of our pan. You're going to see that when we get going. Here at the bottom of this pan, we're going to create a broth out of some onion, garlic, good friends of ours. We'll be using some bell peppers, some red and green, celery, carrots. We'll be throwing a bay leaf as well as some cayenne pepper in there. Spice things up just a little bit. When we get to the actual steam part, we are going to be using a little more pepper in there. So there's a little bit of pepper there with our meats or fish and meat, as well as good friend of ours, broccoli. Love some broccoli around here. Probably my favorite vegetable, really. We eat a lot of it. And in there, we're also going to include some potatoes. Now, red potatoes, they probably work a little bit better, to be honest with you. But I don't have any. Got to be some russets, and they're going to work just fine. Sides are probably going to make it a little softer, become a little softer anyway. No big deal. Okay, as well as a little bit of sea salt, a little coarse sea salt. And of course, we're going to throw a little more pepper in there as well. All right, you ready? Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, first thing we're going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and get down with a little marinade. I'm just going to take some of my shoyu, my soy sauce, pour it right in there. Take us a little bit of liquid smoke here. Just not going to need very much on this. That's about there. Drop some of that in. A little ground pepper. A little bit of oil. And let's go ahead and get some juice from a lime. Just bust out my juicer here. I suppose we could just use about, I don't know, juice from about half a lime, I suppose. Okay, let's press this down. Alright, so we're going to just add some more of this lime juice in there. Just for a little bit of that acidity. That's the only reason I'm adding any lime juice at all. So, a little bit of acidity. What I'm going to do though, after this, is I'm going to go ahead and get these, the shrimp peeled. I like to peel the shrimp beforehand, okay? And this makes it easier when you're eating. So, there's different schools of thought on that, different reasons. So, and peel them. See, take the tails off. They've already been deveined, so I don't need to worry about that. But one thing I always like to do is just keep a little knife on hand, because sometimes you'll find some that maybe they didn't get split well enough or they didn't get deveined. Just get in there with your knife and just clean it out, okay? That's all you got to do with that. Now with this shrimp, you don't need to marinate it very long at all. You're looking maybe just 20 minutes max, because it's gonna start cooking. It's like when you make ceviche or something, that citrus in there will start actually cooking the shrimp. So we're not going to marinate it very long. So, alright. I'm going to work on this and then we'll get back to it, okay? Alright. Okay, so we got the pan heated up here. Gonna add some olive oil to the bottom of that. Let's swirl it around. Add in some peppers, onion. Oh yeah. Along with some carrots. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sweat these a little bit, okay? Don't want to cook it too much, just going to sweat it a little bit. So we're going to let that cook for maybe 1-2 minutes, and then we're going to add in the garlic, alright? So we've had those papas going a little bit. Went ahead and added just a little bit of sea salt as well as some fresh ground pepper on the papas. Alright, we're going to go ahead and let's start throwing in everything else. Here's our veggies. Throw those in there. Oh yeah, look at that. The peppers, the broccoli, a little bit of celery in there. Some salchicha, that sausage. There we go. And of course, our shrimp. I went ahead and just cut that in half. I just decided to do just a half pound of the shrimp because honestly, Marisol doesn't really care for it very much, so it's just Katie and I that are going to be eating the shrimp out of this. All right. Last but certainly not least, I'm going to go ahead and throw some crab legs. Now we're going to cover this up. It doesn't take very long. We're going to know it's done when the shrimp is nice and pink. So I want to keep an eye on this. I don't want to overcook the shrimp. You overcook shrimp, it ends up getting real rubbery and just not very good at all. Oh, you know what I did forget to do though? Let's add in some of this this cayenne. Oh yeah. A little more fresh black pepper. I like a lot of bold flavors, if you haven't noticed. So we're going to be hitting this from the steam up underneath, as well as some seasoning on top. And remember, we also marinated that shrimp. There's a little this more of the sea salt on there. So this is going to be a very well seasoned dish, my friends. Like if you like bold flavors, go for it. If it's not something you're into as much, pull back, and just, you know, to your taste. Remember, it's your world. You decide where you want that happy little cloud. All right. Let's give this a few minutes and we shall be done. All right, my friends. This is the final product. Check it out. Those shrimp look like they're cooked just about right. Everything's, oh yeah. The potatoes still have a little bit of crunch to them, just like the other veggies do, as well. The other, well, actual veggies. Like al dente, you know, to the tooth. You can just kind of bite into them, just a little bit of crunch on there. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, ooh, see, look at that. Ooh, hot. So all I'm going to do now is we're going to dump this into a bowl, and it's time to eat. I wish you all here to enjoy it with me. All right, so that's our little steam pot there. Different seafood in there. Now mix it up. I mean, maybe you don't care for shrimp as much. Throw some mussels in there, salmon, clams. You know, some steamer clams in there. When they open up, you know they're done. Whatever you like. Okay, mix it up. Remember, it's your world. But just a way to take us all back to the ocean, to the beaches, and those women in bikinis. Or, well, I mean, some of you maybe prefer, you know, the men of the banana hammocks. I understand. So, whatever your preference is, that's cool with me. But all right, my friends. So, hope that works out for you, and enjoy. Till next time.